That's pretty nice, my friend. Taking a shower in front of the internet. You know, a wink is as good as a nod to a blind horse, my friend. Good morning. I hope everyone's having a day. Today we are going to be going through patch 4.1 on the main scenario quest for Stormblood. I'm still a bit behind. I'm going to be leveling on my Dancer. It's got to be the most fun I've had in 14 so far. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the game. And, you know, it would have been so much better had I started the queue before starting the stream. But here we are. Let's go. The daily duties. It's not a duty. It's the drowned city of Scala. Let's do it. Today's coffee is once again brought to us by Dunkin' Donuts. I did not feel like going to Mountaineer yet. Oh boy. That's good. Cup of Joe. What can we do? Like product placement for Kami Turtle or no? Want to try? Let's bring it around town. Good enough. Got the cat. Got the mug. Got the closet. That's everything you need right there. Okay. So one interesting thing, or maybe not interesting, but I don't know if this is possible to change. When I started with the Immortal Flames in Ul'dah. However, because the last place I was in 1.0 was Limsa Lominsa, I believe. No, was it because I was a Marauder at the time? I think it went by job. It must have been by job. I think last job I was on was Warrior, so they lopped me into Limsa Lominsa as my home, which, I mean, it is what it is, but I would have much preferred to be an Ul'dah native. So let's see, we got a bunch of quests in the log, out of the blue for Blue Mage, which is a limited job and something I'm not interested in engaging with right now. Okay. Use the duty finder. Speak with Sid at Yawn. That's what we'll do in the meantime. Head on over to the Peering Stones. Coffee on a day like today, man. It's like 63 degrees in my house. It's a perfect day for some hot coffee. Maybe we should do something like this. Bring it down just a notch. Now the question is my audio coming through okay? So we'll have to just check that. Just a notch. Now the question is my audio coming through okay? So we'll have to just check that. Wow, I sound like a robot. So we gotta check something in here. What filters do I have on here? Which one would it be? Maybe get rid of the gain? Which one would it be? Maybe get rid of the gain? Gain was not the move. Gain was not the one. So filters, noise suppression, noise gate, compressor. Maybe we'll do like compressor and noise suppression because we're good on both of those. See what we get out of that. Noise suppression because we're good on both of those. See what we get out of that. So weird. Alright, I'm going to turn off all the filters inside of one of these are going to be it. One of these are going to be the reason why. So the question is, which one was it? One of these are going to be the reason why. So the question is, which one was it? Huh. It's weird. I don't know what I have done to cause this kind of rift. Huh. It's weird. I don't know what I have done to cause this kind of rift. It's like a subtle echo. You know what? Maybe it's...
Mic feedback off.
Maybe it's mic feedback. You know what? Maybe it's...
Mic feedback off.
Maybe it's mic feedback. It's not the mic feedback.
Mic feedback on.
It's not the mic feedback. Oh, you know what?
Mic feedback on.
The webcam. It's not the mic feedback. Oh, you know what? The webcam. I think that's what did it. I think that's what did it. Holy moly, we figured it out. Holy moly, we figured it out. Now, we could actually turn all these filters back on, see if this sounds any better. So testing 1, 2, 3. Now, we could actually turn all these filters back on, see if this sounds any better. So testing 1, 2, 3. Seems like it's good. Now everything's good after the weird echo is done. Ah, good thing that we took care of that before anyone said anything. Now everything's good after the weird echo is done. Ah, good thing that we took care of that before anyone... Okay, we're good. Whew. Doesn't give me any feedback notifying me of any of that noise. Noise, literally. Now I do wish that my Streamlabs would refresh the chat. Why can it not connect to the chat? Error loading chat. Test. Yep. No dice with the chat. Oh well. We're off once again. So it's like over here somewhere. These nerds. I want to say. Yep. Scary. What is this ectoplasm? That's the question that I had too, Sid. A veritable sea of condensed aether. What villainy is this? Oh! Midgard Soulball. In Slumber Sweet I have lain mine offspring's war with man did end, yet I could choose... What the... Yet I could not choose to... Whatever. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. Are you serious? Long have we known one another, our history spanneth aeons and stars. No, don't splash out. What the? Save the little chocobo from Chocobo's dungeon. Oh my lord. Look at his determination. Look at the determination on that little bird. Oh, the rock. But it helped. Chief. It was but a ghost. But were it an illusion? 'Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of thy kind, capable of weaving aether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but no doubt it will become a corporeal threat ere long. Well, whatever it is, it's gone. Dude, not for me, it's not. Well, this peculiar thing remains. It's a chocobo. Que? And it quays like, hey, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck. I'm thinking it's probably a chocobo. Alright. Alright, so now we get a Chocobo's dungeon event with Omega or something to that effect. That sounds fun. That sounds fun to me. I'm into that. Let's see what we got. Oh. Missed the Chocobo. It's way too early to get a queue, so I think we're good for these cutscenes. The mouse. I don't know why I expected it to do anything other than que. The way it ques isn't unlike a chocobo, but it looks more like a stuffed doll to me. Okay, that's not... me too. It's definitely a chocobo, trust me on this. The ones we Lalafalls ride all... aren't they? No way. No way, no way, no way. Not that size. We'll go with chocobo for now. So fidgety. Thy mistress's blessing extendeth not unto his creature's soul, then very well, as the matter of concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Oh my god. Aren't you gonna introduce us to her little dragon friend there? This is, Midgard Stormer. What? Yeah. I was too content to be traveling in the company of just one legend without wishing to offend you here, the father of the dragons or something, you know, not. There's much we could learn from him. There is much we can learn from him. Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, but before the Allegan Empire reached its zenith, and the records had but one thing to say: Omega activation successful. Ooh, that's creepy. In centuries that followed, the Allegans enjoyed rapid technological development, but there was many further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. 'Twas always assumed that the Allegans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise. But now, Midgard Stormer tells us that it's not even of our world. Just so, it haileth from another star, more than that I will not say. He ain't gonna tell us. Why is that? It telleth of a strange place beyond this hollow where inside reside it from the moment of creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose to flight instead, and thus crossed over. Ordered to flight by Omega? Why in seven hells would it do that? To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying we should jump in? You have naught to fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. Servant of Heidelin, fate bindeth me to Omega. If thine intent to pursue it, something... Man, he talks too fast for me to read all that. Bye. So you can really show us around inside the hole? Well, that's seems like a unequivocal yes to me. Oh boy. Oh, this isn't a dungeon? We already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? This is a duty. This isn't that. I've been in this queue for 15 minutes. I got nothing, nothing, and nothing. But I'd be the next one. There's always time. Unable to commence while using the duty finder. That's right. Smart. So are they referring to these as classes or jobs? Classes, jobs. Okay. Alright, Choco buddy, let's do this. Proceed. Let us begin. Let's get some coffee. What is this? Why is he the only one? Oh, come on. What is this place? And what's wrong with us? I can see straight through me. But the chocobo's fine. Very bright. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. Cat, you gotta knock this off. Who are you? Whoa. I am Omega, and I've awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. You stand in the rift between dimensions. A vital experiment is presently in progress. Can you stop? Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. So he's not an enemy? Experimental. If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little bit more than that. Cat, stop with my tassels. Leave. Stop. Stop. Ooh-wah! We're disappearing. Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. Oh. Okay. It seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. Dude, what are you doing? I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Alright. We consent. Chocobo, what should we do? I mean, alright, we consent. Cat, I don't want to play with you. Like, you're being rude. being very rude. You're being rude. Stop being rude. Your organization is terrible. Thank you for your cooperation. You're provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. Because there's a Beta Group. Pretty. Stop. Okay, bye. Accost me and then leave. Okay, sure. What a cool looking place. The interdimensional rift looks like in some manner of tower or egg. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as a chocobo is subject alpha, and you've been assigned to its group. This assignation is tentative, however, pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects. Your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. So I guess one question that I have, combat capabilities, you mean you want us to fight? That's the plan. Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Delta Scape. Oh! Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only one alpha. Wait. Before you engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Ha! An invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could have foreseen this. We are accepting it, of course. It's preferable to summary erasure. Yeah, I guess that's true. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are reminded to participate in Omega's experiment. Will you transfer our authorization to us? Que? He did it. He did it. Beep. Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. This is going to be a nightmare. I already know it. Speaking of robots, here comes Vector. If you hear any beeps or boops, that's this guy right here. He's generally pretty docile, but oh, I think he's gonna be mad. Oh. He likes getting pet. That's true. He definitely likes getting petted. Alright, now we're gonna put you back on your thing. As if you're gonna stay. I mean, I don't know. Here we go. I think this floor moves. Oh. That felt like Final Fantasy XI. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is cool. Do I hit this thing? Shall we? I bet you do. We'll know in 15 seconds. Take lead, Vel. We'll follow. Boom. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, there's a barrier on it. Ooh, barriers are my specialty. I'll have this down for you before you know it. Thanks, Wedge. What do we do in the meantime? I bet you fight ads? Chief, something's happening with the cube. You already know it. Hostile. Alright, let's do it. Boom. 2, 3, 1, 4. Flourish, my babies. We got a good one. Got one feather. Devilman's up. Another. Man, I'm bad at that. A 3, a 1, a boom. I wish I had some better way to keep an eye on my standard step, because I do not know how to keep it on cooldown. Another one. Another one. Level checker. Oh, is this... What is this that I'm doing exactly? It's out of commission. Well done. That leaves just the enemy. Well, do it. We'll do it. Alright, 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. It's not like Dancer's so busy that I can't remember to do this. It's like the one big thing. 1. Okay. I wasted a global cooldown on that, but that's okay. A 2. A 1. A bop! Hit him with that, and one of these. I can do another one. Just felt good about it. Kind of teleporter? Wedge, you madman. Yes, let's go. What is this, Superman 64? All the rings? Point 2 looks complicated. Alright, Cat. You're doing all sorts of things. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you're a cat, but you've got to stop. Right, same as approach as last time. The rest of us will tend to the enemy whenever you're ready. Wedge and Biggs, the monitor's yours. Okay, so this is an AoE fight. So we'll do something like this. I mean, as if that changes anything, really. Trick is just try and get all of them. Bah! Okay. And then we can get all of them with the technical step. And then one of these, and one of these, and I just ate that. And then I'm gonna eat that. Oops, I did this out of order. Okay, okay, okay. So we got more. Number 7. Give you one of these, and one of these, and then oh man, that technical step has been ready for me for a while, or that standard step has been ready for me for a while. I bet that sucks. I am so bad at that, dude. Gotta get good. Gotta get good at it. All right, here we go. Got 13 seconds on that. Wish it would give me like a little bit of a notification when that happened. I'm gonna do this because I don't feel good. 2, a 1. We can do this now. 3, 4, and then hit him with a flex. Oh, you're not supposed to say that. Oh, I wasted a proc. Cat, you are taking full advantage of the fact that I'm doing some combat. Stop, dude. Stop, dude. Stop. Stop, dude. Get it out of your mouth. I'm putting these behind me. You're not allowed to touch them. Okay? I no longer permit you access to that. So there's a lot of, even though there's primarily two types of combos, single target AoE combo with ostensibly 4 moves, all of those moves and then the dances, there's a lot of things to consider. Okay, that structure ahead must be Deltascape, and the 2 monitors in the way. 10 Gil says there's more cubes too. Stay focused, we're almost there. Biggs, this time you get the monitors as well, Vel, you know what to do. These should be no less qualified to tinker with these toys. I should think I'm no less qualified. Nero. Alright. There's 2. So ultimately that's again AoE rotation because the potency on my AoE stuff is good enough. 3, 4, 2, oh boy. Devilman, oh boy. Got 15 seconds on, oh okay. That's not, I shouldn't have done that. Lots of things to do that I shouldn't have done. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. Trounce. I hope you can't like get knocked off here. Actually, here. Man, I wish I would have done that a while ago. Made me look less stupid. That's not ready. Nothing's ready. Okay, we're cruising. We're cruising. Got a good altitude. Got 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're doing this step first. 1, and then this, then this, then this. We got a blood shower. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shit, did I get Ecliptic Meteor? Oh boy. End the man, end the man, end the man. Whoo! Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I'm doing single target on the 2. And once again, our standard step is ready, and I'm not doing it. Okay. Whew. Ultimately unscathed, I'd say. I mean, I had a healer, and I'm not the most cognizant of my surroundings. Game's not done. That's our goal, the Deltascape, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us in there? Omega said that it groups subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would be certain that far greater challenges await inside the egg-like objects, our fellow test subjects, most like. But I'm not certain what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? Deltascape. What is this from? I mean, Chocobo's Dungeon 2? Is that the dungeon? Castle? Alpha, but hold on a moment. Shouldn't either one or the other of us be translucent? Subjects confirmed to have arrived at Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations, you are approved for participation. Your strength places in the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Rude. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subject. Welcome, weakest of challengers. Okay. As corporeal life forms, you need not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it we're supposed to do exactly? We're to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. So, eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted, eh, Garland? He didn't speak! Before we turn our thoughts to the Deltascape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. With what? That was cool. So things to consider. Do my dances better. This is a cool song. Oh, this is so 7 inspired. Okay. So Delta Scape 14. I want to know what it's based off of. General information. This first section of Omega. Delta Scape requires players with item level. Okay. Okay. There's floors. Okay, it looks like there's some cool stuff to get. Maybe? Accessories, dungeon images. I mean, I think Deltascape has got to have something. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Well, the Deltascape armor looks very cool. Is Deltascape based on? Okay, it looks like the references start early with the first encounter of this raid tier. FF5's interdimensional rift is mostly comprised of the pieces of a broken castle and floating in space. That style, reminiscent of MC Escher, represented in Final Fantasy XIV as well, which is why we fight the first boss of what appears to be the underside of a castle's tower. I want to say that there's something about it, like that it was based on something, but there's no way to know. There's no way to know because Google's not telling me. Into the Deltascape. Ugh, this music is so old for me. Right then, what to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being, but we do not know its ultimate purpose, nor even its exact whereabouts. Plainly, however, it's within Omega's power to curtail our stay here whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we have little choice but to proceed as bidden and defeat the test subjects awaiting in the Deltascape. Well, Alpha certainly seems keen, though it might be best if you do the That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What say you, old friend? I mean, yeah. The promise is to be a most entertaining foray, and I would not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with remote support. With commendable foresight, I took the liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around and shall extract all the information I can from them. Dude, take your glasses off. Quack. 'Tis a pity none of us speaks Chocobo. As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfer his authorization to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Vel, you'll need him to accompany you into the Deltascape. See to your preparations and proceed whenever you are ready. I'm not ready now. I will say I'm not ready now. So we're not doing it now. Feeling pretty high energy this morning. I think that has a lot to do with the exercise that I did today. I really like this place. Like, a lot. I love this music too. This music is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna heat up my coffee because it's like 63 degrees in my house and my coffee's getting lukewarm, and if there's one thing that I'm not really too keen on, it's like cold coffee. When it's that cold, when it's that hot, when it's what? What am I saying? Anyway, I'll be right back. Do y'all ever, out of nowhere, smell something that you haven't smelled in, decades even, and you kind of, what is my hair doing? Um, and it like brings you back to when you were 8 years old and you were going to your friend's house to go play video games on like a Saturday morning. Like, is it just me? Am I the only one that has smelled? Like, I have not smelled that smell, and it smelled like. All I can explain is that it smelled like Matt's house. It smelled like Matt's house. Does that make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me. I love this music. Anyway, coffee's hot. We're here. We're here, talking to nobody. But you know what? What's important about talking to nobody is that ultimately I'm still talking. You know what? That's a little bit too bright. The sun's reflection on my neighbor's garage. It's a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit better. Man, my face looks red. Anyway, hey, what's up? What's up? That's a lot of caffeine I've had. Must be. Must be. There we go. Okay, so with that in mind, we're going back to join this queue. Yep, still a 15-minute queue. Hey, what's up? What are you, a gunbreaker? Cool, cool. Oh, you got the full set. You know what I should do? I have a lot of tomestones. We are going back to Ralger's Reach. I wonder how many favored locations can you have? Can I register favorite location? Oh, okay. Yeah. Did I just see you? No. Capri Sin. It's pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna buy a full set of level 70 gear. I don't think it's gonna be aiming. I think we're gonna do, because I have a set for basically all of aiming. I think we'll do. Do I want to try Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, or Gunbreaker next? No. Should I get the scouting gear? Should I get the scouting? No. I think I should get whichever one looks the coolest. Yikes, I don't like any of this stuff. Huh. Maybe I'll like Monk. Well, because I really want to try Machinist. He's only level 30. Oh boy. Oh boy. I gotta get Scholar up there. How should I spend my points here? Ultimately, I think we should go with a full set of tanking gear and a full set of... I could buy a full set for the Gunbreaker. Or Paladin. I think we're gonna go buy some healing gear in Idylshire. You guys are here for my process. Cat's looking out the window with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard, but everything is easy because of you. $230. Oh, that's the Alexander. It's about as good as it gets, I think. This is how we got that, I believe. Shire set. And I guess we'll just, oh man, that's a loud plane. Scholar. Man, I'm trying to figure this out. Level 50. What do we have? Let's just do it this way. Lancer, monk, ninja, dancer, gunbreaker, machinist, black mage, arcanist, summoner, scholar. Okay, so that's the only book we have for arcanist, summoner, scholar. Oof. Okay. Level 50. We want level 50. What is this? Trying this on. Why do I not remember getting this? It's a good look. Kind of fits a different look. Okay, well I guess we want a bunch of level 50 stuff. Ether flow. I'm trying to play this all out in my head here. Oh. That's what we really should do. What do we got? Do we have anything? 60 bard here. I feel like that's what we should really buy, and we should go buy that with real money. Guys, I appreciate the patience. Nothing, okay. Nothing, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna grab that one. Where's the body piece? Ah, whatever, we're fine. Cat, you're obsessed with looking out the window, aren't you? Equip this, equip this, equip this. Did we equip anything else? Yes. Grab that. Oh, got the Shire stuff there. Whoopsies. I think that's all fine. This 245, yeah, we're good. Update gear set. Let's go back to Steps of Nald. Change my thing around just a little bit. This was here. Retire to an inn room. Thank you, sir. We need to make another glamour plate. Put it on 5. I just like that headpiece. $62. Not a fan. Yeah, the ironwork stuff was ugly. Let's see what we can do with this. Where's our gloves? Make this into something? I don't think I like that. I think we'll do the high L again. Or the regular. But then we'll do... I don't know about those. Just seeing what looks good. And that does not. Ultimately, I think the move is this one with this one. And then the high L again with the punching gloves. And we'll dye this that green that I thought that I had. What's it called? Deep wood green dye. Let's go grab some deep wood green dye. Let's see. Is there a location where it can be purchased? Nope. kind of expensive. Just have a little bit of extra. Looking good, the Bard. Monk, equip the set. Got everything here, everything's good. Ninja, equip the set, nothing's changed, everything's good. Equip the set. On the Dancer, nothing's changed, everything's good. Alright, well we got 2 damage dealers while I was fiddling around. What to do while in queue? See if there's any other quests that I could do or something, I don't know. Way of the Samurai, and then there's the Red Mage that could be unlocked there too. Over here. I don't know what I want to do. Let's see, let's consult the journal. Use the duty finder. 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 Holy moly. Into the Deltascape. For want of a better option, you agree to do as Omega bade you and engage the test subjects inside the Deltascape. Well, oh, I know what we can do. We can go to Kugane. Feels expensive. Ah. Got some quests to do in here. Life imitates art, imitates life. Please tell me it's the same guy from before. Oh no. Oh, okay, this is that. So we'll go songs in the key of... We'll come back for that. I just don't want to be stuck in it. Wandering Minstrel. Hey, what are you doing over here? Mr. Yoshida? Ah, who should stand before me but the hero who shattered the shackles of oppression in Doma and Alamigo both. In spite of your burgeoning fame, I am honored that you should willingly share your precious time with this humble minstrel. If I may ask, how are you enjoying the Far East? How are you enjoying the Far East? With its many charms, it's an easy place to like. Indeed, it holds a special place in my heart. You might even say that a second home to me. Often as I find myself here on my endless quest for verse. And on this particular visit, the proprietor of the theater chanced to hear me perform and took a shine to my work. One thing led to another, and a number of my songs were adapted for the stage. Such are the crowds they have drawn. I have since been commissioned to write pieces for a new production. That's not to brag, mind you, nay, far from it, for though I am glad for the approval, the truth is I have been struggling to summon forth the inspiration with which to fuel my creativity. But of course, your recent exploits could do well to provide me with the inspiration that I need. Such events you must have witnessed, such emotions experienced in your struggle to liberate Doma and El Amigo from the clutches of the Empire. Though the tales have nothing to do with their rounds, there is no substituting a first-hand account. Nay, I would see from the eyes of he who stood in the thick of it and know the depths of his heart. I shall remain in Kugane while I compose my pieces for the Mujikoza. Whenever you can spare a moment, I ask that you regale unto me your recent adventures, and I shall see to it that they are immortalized within these halls. Okay, well, yeah. Talk about Susano. Yeah, so we killed Susano, another primal. Would adapt very well for the stage. I dare say even the Kojin would come to watch. Well, as this song is let your ears the tale of it. Yep. Okay. What did I just do? Upon eastern seas, these three treasures join to birth a kami great, whose sacred blade strikes awe into the hearts from western land. A challenger comes, a hero from afar, whose radiant blade sets the souls ablaze and outshines the very stars. So, I drew upon my imagination to create even more evocative imagery, but it should be more or less line up with your experience. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty much right. Oh, this allows you to do the extreme primals. I'll tell you about Lakshmi. What a stirring story have you found for me? To lose her beloved daughter not once but twice, first to the Empire, then to the Primal's false promise, 'tis all I can do to imagine, yep. Her grief, yep. And as if she had not lost enough, unable to bear the reality, she chooses to flee from it by making an offering of her soul to the Primal. 'Tis a tragedy to rend hearts, yep. My apologies, Val. I knew full well that I asked you for a tale, but so private and intense a sorrow should not be made into the subject of amusement. However, I would honor the memory of the departed with a verse. For her daughter's life a mother mourned, but from the flesh her soul was torn. For her daughter's smile a mother yearned, now from a dream she may never return. Phew. That's brutal. Forgive me, I've awakened unpleasant memories. It's alright, I mean, this is all in the service of getting rid of quests. Liberties may be taken if a tale is... yeah. Nay, no more than abiding in such a dream will change reality. Even so, we may pray for wounds to heal and the scars to fade, and so I pray shall, for the whatever they are, for all those who grieve, that they may one day know peace. Emanation Extreme, now accessible. Man, this reminds me of being in Juno a little bit. Talk about Shinryu. I won't keep you in suspense. I got some news for you. Shinryu, a being of pure violence, born of the torment of those who died for their homeland. These souls no longer power for the blah blah blah. They would have imagined the power or would assume such a form. Nor that it would fall into the enemy's hands to become the ultimate obstacle to freedom, bound to the will of Xenos Ye Galvis, a pitiable man who feels not who feels not safe the edge of death. Save at the edge of death. The power to smite, the power to save. A desperate man did direly crave. High through the price, in full he did pay. Creating a god, the power to rise, the power to vie. A lonely man did madly desire. Forsook his flesh, for such was toll. Binding a god to his insatiable soul. Been in the queue a while now. What's this guy got for me? Dramatis Personae. Welcome, my lord. There is a young maiden here who would speak with you. Miss, the adventurer has arrived. We gotta do this. We'll do that later. Very cool. Who's gonna be my dance partner? You are. I'm gonna do it. Three, two, 4, 1, and there's a technical step. Just give me something else. Dropping frames. I don't think I like that. I wonder what's causing the frame loss. Yeah, that's unwatchable. Make this real easy real quick. Hold, please, everyone. we're going to mess with settings.